everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to make a Easter special which is chocolate flavored hot cross buns. So the ingredients we're going to use for making our hot cross buns, our chocolate flavored hot cross buns are, here I've taken 3 cups of whole wheat flour. I've taken 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. So this is plain unsweetened cocoa powder. I've taken half a cup of butter. I'm using unsalted butter. You can use any. And then I've taken half a teaspoon of salt. I'm using 2 eggs. And then I have 3/4 cup of jaggery. I want the buns to be a little sweet. That's why I'm using 3/4 cup of jaggery. If you want it less sweet, reduce it to half a cup of jaggery. Then here I've taken 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder and 1 tablespoon of ginger powder. So that's there. And then I've taken half a cup of chocolate chips and half a cup of black raisins. So these are the black raisins I've taken. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of yeast. Here I'm using active dry yeast, but you can use instant yeast as well. So I've taken 1 tablespoon of yeast. And last ingredient is 1.5 cups of milk. So this is warm milk. So I've used 1.5 cup of warm milk. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour half of the milk that we've taken. Going to add in the jaggery to it. Mix it well. And then I'm going to add in the yeast. So this is lukewarm milk I'm using. I'm going to let it activate. So it will take around 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to leave it there for it to activate. So it's been 15 minutes and you can see bubbles. So the yeast is activated. So I'm going to keep this aside. Now into the flour, I'm going to add in the salt, the cocoa powder, and the spices. And I'm going to give it a good mix. And I'm going to keep this aside. Now into the milk, I'm going to add in the eggs. And I'm going to give it a good mix. So now into the yeast, I'm going to add in the flour. I'm going to give it a good mix. Okay, and I'm going to add in the egg and the milk mixture as well. I'm going to just pour it in. Then mix it. I'm going to mix it with my hand. Now if you see, there are no dry flour left. So now sometimes the whole wheat flour, especially the flour you're using, might soak in a lot of liquid. In that case, do add in a little bit of milk at a time to get a dough into this consistency. So it should not be a very hard dough, but it should be soft. So this dough is softer than a roti dough. So if you look at that. Okay, now I'm going to take it onto a silicone mat or any surface that you can knead on. Okay, I'm going to knead it with little bit of butter at a time. So I'm going to add in little butter at a time and knead this. So you need to knead it for around 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Apply more butter and then knead it. Now we've kneaded the dough and it's become really soft now, and we've used all that butter. Now how will we know if the dough is ready? Now if you just press it, it will bounce back. So if you see, it will just bounce back slowly. So then our dough is ready. Now I'm going to just pinch the edges. So I've just pinched the edges like that. And then I'm going to just shape it like this. Okay. Okay. Our dough is ready to be proofed. So I'm just taking a little bit of oil and applying it all over the dough. And in the bowl that we're going to proof the dough in, I'm just going to add in just 1 tablespoon. I'm going to place the dough in it. And I'm going to let this rise for about 1 hour or until the dough doubles in size. So it may take 1 hour to 1.5 hours depending upon the place that you are living in. If it is more hotter, it will rise faster. If it is not that hot, then it will take some time to rise. So I'm just going to wait for the dough to double in size. I'll see you after that. It's been 1 hour since we've left our dough to proof, and if you've seen, it has doubled in size. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to again take it onto a silicone sheet here or any surface that you're going to knead on. I'm going to flatten it like that, and then I'm going to add in little by little. I've mixed the chocolate chips and the raisins in this, and I'm going to just knead it in. I'm going to knead it in, and I'm going to just add in more, so little at a time. Now these buns are ready to be shaped, so I'm going to just slice them. So I'm going to just make equal slices. Now I'm going to take one piece of our dough, and then I'm going to just pinch it all inside like this. Okay, creating a ball, and then I'm going to just smoothen the surface, okay, that way. And if you see, we have a smooth ball. So I'm going to just place it. So you will find raisins falling out, chocolate chips falling out of the dough. That's okay, just take it and place it back into the dough, and then just pinch it in. So I'm going to just show you again. I'm going to just pinch it in like that, and then just shape it like this. Then place it on the parchment paper. Now that we've shaped the buns, now I'm going to just cover it with a cloth and let it rise. It might take around 20 to 25 minutes for these to rise, and then I'll show you how to make the cross on top of this. So for making the cross on top, I'm going to make a flour paste. So for that, here I've taken 3 tablespoons of whole wheat flour, and I'm going to just add in a little bit of water at a time and try and make it into a paste. So you might need around 3 to 4 tablespoons of water for making the paste. Now if you see, this is the consistency we are looking for. Just has to be pipeable actually. Now I've taken a piping bag. You can take a Ziploc bag as well. Now I'm going to just cut the edge here. Then I'm going to just pipe across like that. Now these are ready to be baked. Now the baking instructions for this would be: preheat your oven at 180 for 10 minutes and bake it at 180 for around 20 to 25 minutes. The buns are baked now. And the last thing we're going to do is, here I've taken a little bit of honey, and when they are warm, I'm going to just brush these buns with honey. You can use any kind of jam like orange marmalade as well, but today I'm using honey. So that's it, our hot cross buns are done. I'll just open one, it's still hot. Look at that. It's really yummy. Look at the way it is. So that's it guys, our chocolate hot cross buns are done. Do try this recipe out, and if you do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you again with another video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye.